Good morning, sir.
Yes, very good morning, ma'am.
How are you?
Yes, I'm doing great. Thank you so much for asking. And how are you?
I'm doing well, thank you. Thank you for asking. May I have your introduction, please?
Yes, sure. So this is Ajit. I belongs to Maharashtra. Yeah, I have completed graduation, and at the present, I'm working in manufacturing company as a supervisor. And if I talk about my hobbies, I like cricket, and nowadays I'm very passionate about this language, so I'm learning this language as well. So this is all about me.
Nice, nice. Good to hear that. So, I also want myself to be introduced. Shall I?
Yes, yes, of course.
As you know, my name is Nootan and I'm from Mathura, which is in UP. I'm a homemaker and I run a YouTube channel. If I tell you about my qualifications, then I'm graduate from commerce and I'm blessed with two kids. Thank you.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
So, how long you are running your YouTube channel, ma'am?
Basically, it's been 3 years, but the
Oh,
experience,
okay.
it's all about 2 years, not 3 years, because straight 1 year I took a gap. Not a single video I made out of, you can say, out of demotivated. I was very demotivated that moment. So I stopped all the thing. In third year, again I bounced back, started over making my own videos. So that's how I started my journey.
Okay, okay. So, as you mentioned that demotivation. So I just want to know. I am also facing sometimes the demotivation and the something like that. So, how we have to overcome the demotivation and bounce it back so that we can work upon our skill sets. So,
If
how
I
did you just transformation has happened in your?
First of all, we need to find out the cause. What is the cause? If you feel like being demotivated, so what is the cause behind this? So, if I tell you about my experience, on the basis of my experience, I can say, see, we feel like very inferior, right? And we feel like we are not, we are not doing things up to the mark. Sometimes we feel like that we, start measuring ourselves, right? To other people, and so, sometimes we undermine ourselves that we are not good enough, we are less.
Yeah.
Okay, so I think these are maybe the causes, thinking of this. And sometimes people are not appreciating, sometimes we are not getting the result whatever we have set our goal, right? And we are not satisfied with the result. We feel like that we need 100% like result, or at least
Yes.
90% result, and that moment we are getting just 50% or 60% results. So we start comparing, we are not giving it time. See, anything you want in your life, let's say if you want to have a good command over English language, so you just can't get this in just 30 days or in just 2 months. It needs, first of all, the time. Basically, it's a long process. And the other thing is that how much you are consistent, how much you are
Yes.
determined. You're not thinking of those things. Okay, you're not paying a heed towards your thing, and you start comparing yourself to other. Your journey is different. Other person's journey is different. Okay. So there are many reasons I can say. We all the time start measuring ourselves, and when we do this, what thing we just challenge our self-worth. I think so. Okay, we are unique, all we are unique. Okay, but that moment when we compare ourselves to other, we start measuring ourselves to others, so that moment we we just put a question mark to our
Yes.
self-worth. That has happened with me
Yes.
earlier. Yeah, so I think we should not feel like this, we should not belittle ourselves.
Yes. 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 Yeah, of course. I have also noticed in my case as well. Most of the time, we people are comparing ourselves with the others. At that time, we feel that yeah, we are nothing. That other people have is achieved lot of things, and as compared to them, we are nothing. So that's why we think that we have to give up sometimes.
Absolutely, absolutely. And how can
Yes.
we overcome this? I think first of all we need to, we need to measure our self-worth, like wherever we are. Like,
Yes.
and really, if somebody wants to compare themselves, then they need to compare themselves to themselves, not to
Yes.
others. Like
Yes.
6 months back, what were you doing? What was your state that moment? Okay, and now what is your worth? what you are doing, how much efforts you are putting in, right? So likewise this we need to compare ourselves, not to others.
Yes,
Whenever we compare
correct.
ourselves, that moment sometimes we feel like very depleting, because it's the truth that other person, they are, maybe they are doing great in their life, maybe they are very superior. Okay, they are doing things in a very good way, in a very nice way. Maybe we are not putting in efforts as we should put in. Okay, so there are many reasons, and it's all up to us. How can we overcome that? And we try to think positive. I can say it's a monotonous line, but I can say I truly believe in this. We should feel like positive all the times. Things are not going
Yes,
to be in our way, okay, and people are not behaving in our way. It is
yes,
we have to measure ourselves in a here higher level, okay, not a lower level. So yeah, I can say we should always put ourselves in the priority, taking care of our health, taking care of basically our mental health, emotional health. We should not all the time feeling like depleting or feeling like drained. No, we
yes,
have all the time, we have two choices. We say that okay, I didn't have any option, I didn't have any choice, so I had to do that, I had to follow that, I had to I was being imposed these things and all like this. So we already have two options all the time in every point of life, but we always we just neglect this, we just deny this. Yeah,
yes, yes,
we should not I
absolutely.
can say defy these kind of things. Okay, we already have two options in each and every point of our life, we should not defy that.
Yeah, yeah, it is better to identify the very good option. If we identify wrong the option, so definitely it will be many hurdles will come.
Absolutely.
Yes, yes.
Yeah. So currently,
So,
where
ma'am,
are you working in this time?
right now I am in the office. As I mentioned, I'm working as a supervisor. Yeah, I'm working here in Oman.
Oman. Yeah, that's what I was asking. Okay. So could you just elaborate something about your like area? Something.
Yeah, yeah. Oman is located in the Middle East, not in India.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, here it is nearby UAE.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay. So could you please explain about the people, like the people and the like area and the scene and all, and the weather?
yeah, yeah, yeah. Weather, if we talk about the weather, most of the time here it is very hot. Because mostly area is occupied by the desert, so the weather is same as like Rajasthan. In the
Okay.
Rajasthan also mostly desert area.
Yeah,
And if you
absolutely.
talk about the people, this country is Islamic country, so mostly the Muslim people are here, Islamic people. Yeah, so that is I can say, yeah.
Okay, okay. So do you have any queries? Then please proceed.
Yes, yes, sure. So, ma'am, so nowadays in India, most of the people are looking for a job in government sector, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah. So why the people are giving more importance in the government sector? As we know that in the private sector also they are paying a very good pay scale. So in spite of getting a good pay scale, they are looking for the government sector. Why? Why it is?
To my mind, I can say that it's permanent. If you get a government job, it's the people mentality is like this is permanent, and after retirement we can get the money like in a form of like retired money basically, or the allowance, perks, right? So this is how, and it's I can say this is a life journey, like until the person is alive, so he can get the money, right, in the form of retiring money and all, gratuity basically. So this is why people are more inclined. And the other reason I can say, whosoever is doing like a government job, so the other people, but they have the mindset that okay, this is quite a reputed job. They respect the person. And if when it comes to search a groom, For a bride, the family, the parent, they most inclined to search a person who do such kind of government job, any kind of government job, because they know that our future is safe, secure once the person is
Secure.
having such a government job. Not I can say they not go with the these private sectors job, because yeah, I can say in private sector jobs people they just explore themselves. Something wrong?
No, no, yes, yes.
Yeah, they can explore themselves and they get a very good sound salary, right? But even though there are people, and I can say this is a kind of orthodox mentality, very stereotype all the time, thinking that the person is doing a government job, so he's very good, he's very rich, well off. These kind of mentality they have. But on the other side, I can say if a person's doing a private job, so they can explore themselves and they're very hardworking, and they have sort of, I can say, the degrees, diploma. I would
Yeah.
not deny that the person whosoever working in government job, they are not working hard and they are not carrying a good and degrees and diplomas. In fact, they do a lot of hard work. They put in a lot of efforts to get the job, government job, right? They crack a lot of kind of interviews, right, to get any kind of government job. But I to my mind both are like equal for me, because I am a homemaker, but I think yeah, each and every person can have any kind of a mentality, mindset, and they need to become mindful when you are choosing things like choosing a private job and government job. But yes, it takes time. If you want to get any government job, it will take time. Sometimes you are not getting the opportunities. Sometimes you feel like very depleting. Why? Because you're not getting the job and all. People get depressed. I think they are so much doing things, hard work they are doing, okay, and it takes time, like 3 years, 5 years, right? Let's say to to complete any kind of let's say PhD, many things. Even I don't know many kind of courses and all. So it takes time. When you complete all the courses, then you can get the government job. But when it comes to get a private job, so at least if the person is graduate and have some kind of, let's say, B.Ed, so he can get a job. And on the top of this, the main thing is very important, that is the communication skills with the confidence and English, because English is not just a global language, it has become a skill. So you must know how to communicate with people in English with the confidence, with the clarity, basically. So also, I can say, it plays a vital role in today's scenario.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. You spoke about the hard work, especially you spoke about the government, the people who are preparing for the government exam, they are putting the lot of hard work for the preparation. But do you believe the after getting into the government service, they are also continuing their discipline, like a hard working discipline after they are getting into the government sector?
No, no,
Because
no.
they are they are these people only decide the future of the society, and the everything depends on these government people. So do you believe that they will continue with their discipline?
See, each and everything has an exception. Okay. So there are many people, as I told you earlier, they have already their own mindset what they have to do. But yeah, when a person that if a person got a government job, say they what they think like, okay, now I have a government job and I can be relaxed. I can be relaxed, and they sometimes they become very lethargic. Sometimes they are not paying attention towards their work. They are taking it very normal, very like light, right? So sometimes they are just running behind these responsibilities, whatever their responsibilities. They are not, sometimes they take a lot of leave. Okay, they are not that moment they are not present at their workplace. They think that we have a secure job, so we just don't need to go and perform all the things and all. Sometimes they are becoming lethargic, careless, I can say, melancholy
but
sometimes they.
But if it is in the private sector, it become opposite trend. You know,
Yeah.
the in the private sector, the people have a fear always to being fired. So they have to work upon their skill sets along the profession. So this is the trend is totally opposite in the private and government sector.
Yeah, actually they need to retain that kind of hard work. When the person is doing a private job, they this is a I can say the kind of fear, and they are
Yes.
fearing of maybe they can, they can be fired, they can be sacked. Okay, so this kind, I can say this is kind of a fear. But not in the case of government job. They are totally secure, they are totally, relaxed, that okay, this is permanent for me, and I have done a lot of things, I have sacrificed a lot of things for this. Each and every, like both of the people, like whosoever is doing government job or private job, they, they are putting in efforts. There is no doubt. Okay, there is, I can say, this is nothing to become skeptical. But the thing is, that the fear, the one side there's a fear, and the another side there is no fear, there is permanent security, right?
Yes.
So, but each and every aspect has an exception, I can say.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Every has exception, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
So I would like to know from your side little bit some vocabularies. Do you have some vocabularies and you want to explain so that viewers also get benefited?
Oh, vocabularies. Okay, okay. So I would like to know the meaning of the spiritual.
Okay. Spiritual, it's not, different to other thing. Like if you follow a healthy diet, you follow a healthy diet, right? So that means you are
Okay.
eating which are like healthy for your body, your health, right? And like something like let's say a teacher, he performs his or her work in a teaching field, right? So that's a teaching line, healthy lifestyle. So likewise this, it's a spiritual, it's nothing different, I can say. It's nothing, it's not a far cry that you have to, renounce all the things. No. To my mind, as far as I have understood about the spiritual life, it is all about how we think, how we live our life, how we are leading our life, basically. Like all the time try to become stable here
Mm-hmm.
mind stability, basically. Because the situation many times, it's not in your way, people are not going according to your way, people are not behaving according to your way. So that moments, what is happening next, we feel like depleting. And the other thing I can say, we sometimes we feel like that somebody, somebody has praised me, so I feel very good, very nice. And somebody, somebody passing derogatory comment, so that moment, as a result, I felt like depleting. Nobody cares, he's a very bad person, he's criticizing me and all. So this means all the people have my mind's remote control on in their hand, right? So I'm not like this. I have stabilized my
Mm-hmm.
mind. So I can say to, retain the stability, basically, to stable your mind. There are many things, definitely it's not going to go your way. So just try to, become still here, poised, composed, and do all the things. Whatever you are doing, like you want to do a party, go for it. You want to make some dishes at your home. You want to feel like dancing. You want to feel like going like hanging out. Okay, anything you want to do, you want to. But yeah, there are, as I told you earlier, each and every aspect has their exception. But people are not, figuring it out. People think that no, I just can't be like this. I just can't think always positive. So spirituality means, to my mind, that always become stable. Like not always you are,
Becoming a stable.
just affecting with the people's comments, right? Just be stable, be happy.
Peace.
We search happiness from outside. The happiness is all about what we think inside, what's going in here. If we hear happy, this means all the things become happy, because when we happy, we radiate happiness and it vibrates. And I really believe in that. It radiates. Yeah.
Now it makes sense. That people, I heard that the people were saying that I'm reading the spiritual books. So it means the books are the content related to understand how we are.
See, it's first of all, I would like to say it's not about reading. Okay, we read a lot of things. Okay, we
Okay.
listen a lot of things. Like let's say people, some people they go to like listen to some kind of preaches from any kind of like motivational speakers and all. So it's not about just listening, it's not just about reading things, it's about how we think and how we behave. If you have heard something from other person, any kind of like preachers you have listened, okay, and now are you like trying to instill in yourself, in your behavior, or you're just trying to portray, okay, I am like following this so called like a saint. Okay, 10 years, it's been 10 years, it's been 15 years, but look at yourself. Like, is there any kind of change in your personality, in your behavior? You think positive or not? Or you all the time like just floating towards whatever people saying to you? You're just floating. You're, taking it too hard. So it's all up to you, us. Okay, it's not about what we listen, what we read. Because there are many good books. I would not deny this. Okay, Bhagavad Gita, many books there are. Okay, but it's about how we take them, how we like instill the values, basically. Right?
Okay. 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 Now I understood. Okay. Next word is that desperate. Oh, what
Spirit.
is the yeah, not spirit, desperate. We are saying I'm desperately like I don't know the meaning properly. Can you elaborate?
I can take it in two sense. Sometimes people are very, I can say, depleting. That moment they use I'm desperate, and sometimes it is used in a different way, totally other way around. I can say, let's say somebody has so much. I can say some person, any person is so much desperate to learn English language. In this way, we can also this word. I'm so desperate to meet her. I'm so desperate to go over any kind of particular place. So there we can use desperate. Kind of I have any kind of feeling, a very profound feeling of doing something.
It means it is the synonym of the eagerly. I'm
Yeah,
eagerly waiting for.
eagerly we can say, yeah, I'm very eager, I'm very keen to do this.
Okay. So it
Yeah,
means synonym of the desperate. Okay. Okay. I
yeah,
got it.
this way, yeah.
Okay. 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 So do you have any words? Can you explain and give the words?
Yeah, so yeah, I would also like to share some words with you. Let's say, have you heard peril?
No. Sorry.
Peril, menace. Peril, peril, peril.
Okay. Pearl.
P E R.
Pearl.
I spell it out. Peril.
Okay. Peril. No, I
Or
don't
menace.
have.
Or menace. menace.
Menace. Okay.
This means danger. Any kind of
Danger.
danger.
Okay.
So we can use. You can say these are synonym of danger. So peril and menace.
Menace.
The
Okay.
yeah. The other word I can take. Have you ever heard condescending?
Sorry. No.
Condescending.
Okay. Condescending.
Condescending means you are somebody is trying to portray himself superior. Other person is inferior. I am superior. So if somebody is
Ah,
trying to make you feel like that you are inferior, this means he is trying to condescend you.
condescending. Okay. Okay.
Okay. And the next word is catastrophe. Catastrophe. This means we can use as a disaster.
Instead of disaster, we can use.
Use,
Okay.
yeah, catastrophe. And fourth word I can take fable. Fable.
Fable.
Fable. Fable. This means it's not real. It's I can say fictitious.
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 Okay.
Yeah. Fable. Fable. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. And have you ever heard fervor?
Verbal.
Fervor. 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 Fervor
No.
means we can use in Hindi Josh. Very
Okay.
like excited.
Excited. Okay. Yes.
Excited. We can use fervor.
Verbal.
You have a
Okay.
fervor to learn this English language. Somebody has a fervor to learn this English language. Like with this, we can use.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. So I think it's quite long, and we need to wind up the session because I have to do some
Yes.
work. Okay. So it
Okay.
was nice, enthralling, connecting with you. Thank you.
Yes, same here, ma'am. Thank you so much for your time, and I have enjoyed this conversation actually.
Thank you.
So, yeah, thank you so much, and have a nice day.
Same here. Thank you. Take care. Bye bye.